There's one. No, he was way up there.
Got him?
I mean, way up there.
Got a little fish?
Come here, baby doll. Fishing southern Oklahoma today.
All right.
A long-time buddy of mine, Bobby Bell.
All right.
I'm talking long time, like maybe 50 years.
Yeah.
Bobby and I got lots of stories we can tell over the years. That's a good place to start right there. That's a good one right there.
Lots of them.
That's a nice bass right there. Look how chunky and healthy that fish is. It's summertime.
Yeah.
I mean summertime. You know, it's forecast to be 95 degrees today, but God is smiling on us. When you look at these morning clouds, they're going to go away, I'm sure.
Yeah.
They got wind, perfect spinnerbait type situation. I'll talk about that spinnerbait here in a little bit because this is a prototype of a new round blade legend spinnerbait that I've developed. All right, Bobby.
All right.
I have 2 of these prototypes and you have 1 of them.
Okay, well,
Okay.
I'm fixing to put the prototype right to it, hopefully.
All I got to do is approve the final version. We'll have plenty.
That's right.
Oh, there's another one. There's another one right there. Thank you, Lord, for the clouds. Oh, look at that fish. Look at him pull.
Good
That's
fish.
a pretty good fish. Oh, that's a pretty good fish there.
I'm telling you, these
Oh,
are the
yeah,
meanest,
buddy.
these the meanest little old fish.
Look at that sucker.
Bad
Oh,
man.
yeah.
Yeah.
Look how fat he is.
Yeah.
My
Good
goodness.
boy.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. All right. That's what I'm talking about, spinnerbait heaven right there now.
That's right, isn't it?
Woo-hoo. I get some more of that.
Yeah.
This spinnerbait is a Jimmy Houston Legend spinnerbait, and this is the first ones that we've made, that are in round blades, and it's got the same heads as our willow leaf blades on them, but we got a combination here, just gold and gold. And here's the deal: this is a 1/2 ounce spinnerbait. Bobby's got a 3/8. I had 1 of each is all I had.
Yeah.
And Bobby's got a 3/8 on there. But I put a little bit larger blade. You'll notice that any 1/2 ounce spinnerbait that you buy has got a smaller blade. In fact, it's got the blade like Bobby's got. Let me see yours right here, Bobby. It's got the blade like Bobby's got on his, and that's a 3/8. This is normally on a 1/2. You see the difference in those blades right there?
Yeah.
That's a big deal. That's a big deal. I've done that forever. I've done it ever since I was back in high school and college, put larger blades on my spinnerbaits, and because of that, I've caught larger fish. And you can buy them this way right out of the package that's got the larger blades on it.
Yeah.
Round blades, of course, give you more vibration. All right. Woo-hoo-hoo.
Yep.
That's a good
Sure
start.
do.
Bobby and I started out there on a ledge this morning
That's
where
all right.
he'd been catching some
You're
fish,
too ahead of me anyway.
dropping off to
I won't.
22 foot of water. My bad. And
It's 22 foot right here, and right there it's about 2.
yeah, but with those cloud cover and the wind, we got a perfect situation to get right in on the bank. There's one. Oh yeah,
Little one.
pretty nice. They're all good, Bobby. Some of them just better.
That's right.
Whoa,
He's pretty,
pretty
isn't he?
good fish.
Yeah.
Woo-hoo, pretty good fish.
Yeah.
Come here, baby doll. Oh, looky there. Oh, looky there.
Are they mean or what?
Oh, I guarantee you he's mean.
I'm telling you, they're bad
Look
mean.
at that.
They really are.
Look at that. Here, Bobby, you got to shoot a picture.
Maybe I have to help you.
I want you to shoot a picture of this
All right.
this fish with my my new legends.
He just keeps it jumping.
My new legend spinnerbait in his mouth. He said, "I'm gonna get off here
You
for
want
you."
me to take it to the fish? You're going to get you and the fish?
I'm gonna put my power pole down.
Ready?
No, hang on. I'm gonna get him up here.
Huh?
Hang on.
Okay. There you go. Can you
Yeah,
get?
a lot of and it fell right out.
Oh.
I can't believe that bait didn't fall out. You know, a lot of people go ahead and catch a fish before they try to take a picture. I got all the pictures set up
That's
before I
right.
caught the fish.
Yeah, get him out of here.
Nah, nobody will ever know the difference.
There
We
you
put it
go.
back in his mouth.
Boom. Yeah, that's good. Pretty. He's pretty fish.
Woo.
How about that fish weigh?
You tell me.
I'd say 3 pounds, 6.5 ounces.
Oh, let me see. 4 pounds, 1 ounce.
You probably got me. I was looking. I see. It's,
Well, yeah, but I caught him.
Oh, I know. But that back right there, he's fat.
I'm gonna get with my buddy Al over at Lucky Strike and tell him, Mr. Al, it's a go. It's a go on the prototype. It's a go. That bait. I'd be following that bait. That's a pretty strike right there. Oh man. Bobby's back there digging in the box, trying to find baits to fish with, and Jimmy is up here slapping them in the bottom on a spinner bait. Now, I don't know much about bass fishing. Hold still. Ah! I don't know much about bass fishing, but I'm telling you, I catch them all day long like that on a Jimmy Houston spinner bait. I'll be looking for a Jimmy Houston spinner bait.
Yeah.
Hey, Bobby, I got some half ounces in there with willow leaf blades on them. This is only, I said, I got some half ounce spinner baits with a willow leaf blade on them. You told me you wanted the lightest spinner bait I had.
I did.
3/8.
Well, I know it, but I may want the heaviest one now. I may need a heavy one.
There's some willow leaf. There's a whole bunch of willow leaf. I got lots of willow leaf. Pretty nice one I just caught. There's one right there. Right there. Oh yeah, good. Oh,
that's a good fish,
too.
isn't it? All of them good fish.
I guarantee you they are. Look at that.
That's pretty fish.
2.5 foot of water.
Yeah.
2.5 foot of water. Oh, come in this boat. Oh man. They are eating the blades off of that spinner bait. Oh God.
Pretty fish.
Got grass down his mouth. He'd have to spit that out later. You know, a lot of times I use a combination gold and nickel blade on a spinner bait. In fact, probably more than any other. We built these just in solid gold, just basically to check out the blades. You know, blades are very, very important. One of the things you'll notice, if you'll look at the back of this Jimmy Houston blade, you see a great cup in that blade. That creates a lot of thump. And spinnerbait fishermen are talking about thump. When they wind that bait, they're feeling that rod go thump, 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 thump. It creates a lot of vibration. This big cup in here also causes your bait to run straight. If you'll notice, now I'm not pulling that bait real fast because when I'm in an area where I think I'm about to get a bite, but you can take that bait and burn it. Look how fast I'm pulling that bait. Look at that. And it's still staying straight. That's because of the cup in that blade and the balance in that bait. Now you can't, look how fast I'm turning that. The bait.
You got another?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Little.
I mean, turning the reel as fast as I can turn it, Bobby.
Really?
Yeah, just showing how that bait would stay straight. Look at there's another bass with him. There's another bass with him. There's another bass with him. Looky there. Looky there. There's another bass. There's another bass down there. Holy cow. Holy cow. Oh man, get that little stick bait down there. I'm gonna end up losing both of them. Oh yeah, this one's hung up.
You catch? You got another?
I'm trying to catch them both. I got this one hung up in a brush pile. I'm about to break my line. Listen to that line scraping on that. Listen to that line scraping on that deal. Look at that. Holy cow. They just wrapped around it and wrapped around it. Ah!
Did you break it?
It finally sawed it in two. That was the only one of those baits I had. You got that one in 3/8. I'll give you $100 for it.
Pay up. If you're gonna take my bait, you gotta pay up. But I'll just have to make them bite this.
I cannot
That's
believe
the way I'll
that.
look at it.
They'll bite that one right there.
But we'll catch some
The
more.
knot that
Isn't
the
this
knot that I
beautiful?
tie on a spinner bait or any jig or a worm hook, anything that I'm gonna cinch a knot down tight is a Jimmy Houston knot. And you double your line, run the double line through the eye of the hook. And of course on our Legends baits we use a U-bend there. That way you don't pinch your line. Run it through, just drop your bait down and don't hold your bait. If your index line land, double line land on the index finger of your left hand, lay the other line on top of it and then reach over here and get a hold of your bait. You got 2 sets of double lines, wrap it only 4 times. 2, 3, 4. And then this loop that's around your finger, run that through there, cinch everything down real tight. Now you got to cut the tag end off as well as the little loop that you in there. Now that's the very last one I got. I had to give $100 for this one.
Yeah. I don't want no check either. I want cash. Oops, excuse me.
Oh, you're all right. Oh, that's a good one.
Got him?
You know, how many times did we throw right in that area? You got one too, don't you? No, that's mine. I saw that one over there by your bait. I thought it was one hitting your bait.
Screwed me up.
Hey, we're gonna lose this bait.
No,
We're gonna cut the line in two with line.
well, at least I can feel him pull. That's more than I've done.
You're gonna break my line, cut with your line.
Yeah.
That line's gonna cut the line in two.
Oh, that's that daggone.
Sure as the world.
That's it. I'll tell you what, you got to watch that bait. Now, don't let it get on you. That's it. There you go. That's about right. Oh.
Come here, baby. That's the way the pros do it.
That's a good one.
Doggone it.
All right. How much do you weigh?
4 pounds.
Let me feel him.
You can kiss that one. It's about pulling my dress down on my little skirt.
That bass weighs about
3 something.
about 3,
4.
about 3, 4 and a half.
3, 4 and a half.
I'll tell you what, I can check us out in a minute.
I don't want to be checked out. There we go. How big's that one? Huh? I got one too. I got one too. I got out in this deep water.
Yeah, you got one too? Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Pretty nice one too. Oh, get in this boat. All right, Bobby, I got mine caught.
Huh?
You still playing with yours?
Yeah, I'm still trying to get him in. He's too big. Oh.
He's too big.
No.
I got mine in. He's pretty good. I'm saying 4.2. Let's see what you say on yours. I know he's not.
How big's
4.2.
yours, Jim?
It's a little bit
How
bigger
big?
than that.
How
one.
big?
It's a little bit big, but not much bigger. Not much bigger. I
Well,
got
I'll tell
another
you
one.
what.
I got another one right here.
They've gone to that.
Look at here. Why don't you weigh that fish while I catch this one? They're off that point. Whoa, that's a big one. They're off that. They're stacked off that point. Bobby's been trying to get me out of here off these points all morning.
Yeah.
He told me, Jim, we got to get on those points. He said, I don't think they'll hit those crankbaits or swim
That is a
baits.
good fish there.
He's got a scrounger jig on back there with a little swim bait on it.
414.
I
I mean,
got it.
314. I'm sorry.
Oh. I'd call him 5-pounder. We need an anchor. We need to go find a concrete block.
I tell you what.
Thank you very much. There's another 4
Oh crap! I want to weigh him.
Thank you.
I tell you what I've been doing on this lake, really, when catching them, catching one like that, I've been anchoring, and I've really been catching. That's what. Once you find them, they're in there. You got another?
I'm just saying I got another one. I told you that hit my deep smoothie. Golly, how big is this
Don't
one?
mess around in a minute.
This
really
one acts
get
like a
his
giant.
number.
This has got a tag in it.
All right. All right.
Oh, God, I better get down here and get him. I like to be pretty careful reaching in there with all those treble hooks.
I'll look at my name and my telephone number and the number of the deals on there. I can look it up when I get.
082.
82?
82.
Okay, let me weigh him. I want to see, that way I can see.
We're fishing.
I can see what he
You
weighed.
should have been a biologist instead of a dang lawyer.
I can see what he weighed.
5 pounds,
when
4
I caught him.
ounces.
Yeah, he's dandy.
5 pounds, 4 ounces. I don't care what that scale says. He weighs
Look
5
here.
pounds.
I
and
had
4.
one. I laid my pole down and one had it.
I told you if you put them scales away, I don't know what you're going to do. I'm going fishing. Dang, I told you put them scales away, we'll
How
catch
about
plenty
that?
of fish.
I'm going to weigh him anyway.
What are you going to do? You got one? I lost my best spinnerbait out there trying to catch two at once. You're holding one, got one tugging on your line out there. I'm going fishing. I come to go fishing. I don't care what he weighs. But now you caught him before, so you can.
4 pounds, 2 ounces.
5 pounds, 4 ounces. That's perfect. That's exactly what I said.
Don't let me forget what that fish weighed and the number on it.
You write it on that $100 bill I gave you for that
That's
spinnerbait.
right. Okay.
That's funny. That's a big one too, isn't it?
I don't know, Jimmy. Yeah, he's a
There it
good fish. He's a good fish.
That's a good fish.
Yeah,
You caught that and just leave it dragging on the bottom.
that's exactly right.
Well, I think my spinnerbaiting's over for the day. Scrounger jig and crankbait.
That'd been over for me a long time ago.
It never really started for you, did it? You had to get out there in these easy
That's
fish.
the biggest one yet, right there, boys.
How big is that one?
That there weighed right at 5 pounds. I just about lost my rod.
Yeah, I know. Fooling around weighing a fish.
Yeah.
Summertime spinnerbait fishing, absolutely. You can do it without any problem. Two things that really will help. Now, I'm not saying you have to have them, but it's cloud cover and wind. And also, I would think about early in the morning, late in the evening. Middle of the day, it's not going to be too good. But listen to me, this is our new round-bladed bait, and round blades will generally catch you more and bigger fish, no doubt about it. One of the reasons is they create more vibration and more thump. But here's where you want to be looking in the summertime to try to catch those fish. You want to get around some areas where you think that bluegill are spawning. One of the things that will suck those big bass into the shallow water in the summertime is bluegill spawning, no doubt about it. They're because the bluegill congregate in areas. They'll be in areas where you have rocks, where you have little points coming out, where you have any kind of pea gravel or something on the bottom, and they'll get in there, and you can be able to really catch a lot of fish around spawning bluegill. That's the secret. And just fish that bait right on top of the water. Make it a reaction strike. You don't want to slow roll it or anything like you normally would in the summertime, but fish it right up on top of the water and fish it as fast as you want to fish it. They'll come up there and really jam it right out of your hand. Spinnerbait fishing, 80, 90, 100 degree water, you bet.